For the Interrobang, I'm Johan George. Here's what's making news at Fanshawe this week. The provincial government has awarded the Ontario Professional Hairstylists Association with new funding to support hairstyling apprentices and mentors. The OPHA is planning to use this funding to launch OPHA Connect, which is an online platform with resources to support over 35,000 Ontario hairstylists with the certification process. The OPHA has been pushing the Ministry of Labour to help fund the program so that the pilot program can get off the ground. Their goal is to connect at least 750 hairstylists with the program over the next 9 months. The hunger strike in London has ended. Officials from the city and the Forgotten 519 came to an agreement to better support London's homeless population. Negotiations were held for 2 days with the city to come to these agreements, and 147 people worked together to find a collective solution. The hunger strike lasted 4 days, and you can read more about how the strike unfolded on our website. A new wave of nostalgia has recently hit Gen Z, with many Gen Zers returning to the early 2000s as a place of comfort and nostalgia. It's being called the hashtag Y2K trend, and although much of Gen Z were still infants or young children during that time, a lot of them are finding a connection with the apolitical nature of the era and the fashion of low-waisted jeans and the personality of the characters in those TV shows. With the rising costs of homes and increased cost of living over the past decade, a lot of people feel the early 2000s is a more stable time. Read more about this phenomenon on our website. That wraps up another Video News Roundup. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out our podcast on Spotify, and subscribe to our newsletter to keep up with all things Fanshawe. For the Interrobang, I'm Johan George.